Assalamu alaikum. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. We will continue from ayat number 58 of Surah Anbiya. So he broke them to pieces all but the biggest of them, that they might turn and address themselves to it. They said, who has done this to our gods? हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम का वाक़या चल रहा था। तो उनके लोग जब कहीं चले गए तो हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम ने पीछे से उनके सारे बुत तोड़ दिए सवाए द बिगेस्ट वन, ताकि वो देख सकेंगे बिगेस्ट वन वाला रह गया है। दे सेड, तो जब वो लोग वापस आए उन्होंने कहा, हु हैज़ डन दिस टू अवर गॉड्स, ही मस्ट इंडीड बी सम मैन ऑफ इम्पाइटी। भाई किसने हमारे सारे बुत तोड़ दिए, वो तो बहुत बुरा इंसान होगा। दे सेड, वी हर्ड a youth talk of them, he is called Ibrahim। उन्होंने कहा हमने सुना था एक था अब्राहम, वो बात कर रहा था इनके बारे में। They said, then bring him before the eyes of the people that they may bear witness. They said, are you the one who did this with our gods, O Abraham? He said, no, this was done by the biggest one. अभी मैंने आपको बताया कि हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम ने सारे बुत तोड़ दिए थे सवाए द बिगेस्ट वन। हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम से जब पूछा जाता है भाई तुमने तोड़े, वो कहते हैं नहीं, ये जो बड़ा वाला है इससे पूछ लो ना तुम, ये अकेला बच्चा इससे पूछो। Ask them if they can speak intelligently. So they turned themselves and said, surely you are the ones in the wrong। भाई अब उनको शर्मिंदगी तो हो गई, बुत से कैसे पूछ सकते हैं, बुत तो कुछ नहीं बोलेगा, स्टैचू तो कुछ नहीं बोलेगा। तो वो उल्टा हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम के कहते हैं भाई तुम ही गलत हो। Then were they confounded with the shame। सही है। Then were they confounded with shame। They said, you know full well that these idols do not speak। अब वो कह रहे हैं भाई तुम्हें पता तो है ये बुत बोलते नहीं है। Abraham said, do you then worship besides Allah things that can neither be of any good to you nor do you any harm? Fie upon you and upon the things that you worship besides Allah, have you no sense? They said, burn him and protect your gods if you do anything at all। तो देखिए उनको अब शर्मिंदगी हो गई, उनको समझ गया ये बुत कुछ नहीं कर सकते, फिर भी they were so upset, उन्होंने कहा भाई एक आग जलाओ और उसमें हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम को डाल दो। We said, oh fire, be you cool and a means of safety for Abraham। Then they sought a stratagem against him, but we made them the ones that lost most। But we delivered him and his nephew Lut and directed them to the land which we have blessed for the nations। And we bestowed on him Isaac as an additional gift, a grandson, Jacob, and we made righteous men of every one of them। And we made them leaders, guiding men by our command, and we sent them inspiration to do good deeds, to establish regular prayer, and to give zakat। And they constantly served us and us only। And to Lut too we gave judgment and knowledge, and we saved him from the town which practiced abominations। Truly they were a people given to evil, a rebellious people। And we admitted him to our mercy, for he was one of the righteous। Remember Noah, when he cried to us aforetime, we listened to his prayer and delivered him and his family from great distress। We helped him against people who rejected our signs। Truly they were a people given to evil। So we drowned them in the flood altogether। And remember David and Solomon, when they gave judgment in the matter of the field, into which the sheep of certain people had strayed at night. He did witness their judgment। To Solomon we inspired the right understanding of the matter। To each of them we gave judgment and knowledge। It was our power that made the hills and the birds celebrate our praises with David, and it was we who did all these things। It was we who taught him the making of coats of mail for your benefit, to guard you from each other's violence। Will you then be grateful? It was our power that made the violent, unruly wind flow tamely for Solomon, for his order to the land, which we had blessed, for we do know all things। And of the Satans were some who dived from him and did other work besides, and it was we who guarded them। And remember, Job, when he cried to his Lord, truly distress has seized me. But you are the most merciful of those that are merciful. So we listened to him, we removed the distress that was on him, and we restored his people to him and doubled their number as a grace from ourselves and a thing for commemoration for all who serve us. And remember Ishmael, Idrais, and Zulkifl, all men of constancy and patience. We admitted them to our mercy, for they were of the righteous ones. And remember Dunun, when he departed in wrath, he imagined that we had no power over him, but he cried through the depths of darkness. There is no God but you. Glory to you. I was indeed wrong. So we listened to him and delivered him from distress, and thus do we deliver those who have faith. And remember Zechariah when he cried to his Lord, O my Lord, leave me not without offspring, though you are the best of inheritors. So we listened to him and we granted him Yahya. We cured his wife's barrenness for him. These three were ever quick in emulation in good works. They used to call on us with love and reverence and humble themselves before us. And remember her who guarded her chastity, we breathed into her of our spirit, and we made her and her son a sign for all peoples. जब मरियम अलैहिस्सलाम और हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम की बात हो रही है. Surely this brotherhood of yours is a single brotherhood, and I am your Lord and cherisher. Therefore serve me and no other. But later generations cut off the affair of unity one from another. Yet will they all return to us. Whoever works any act of righteousness and has faith, his endeavor will not be rejected. We shall record it in his favor. But there is a ban on any population which we have destroyed, that they shall not return, until the Gog and Magog people are let through their barrier, and they swiftly swarm from every hill. Then will the true promise draw near of fulfillment. Then behold, the eyes of the unbelievers will fixedly stare in horror. Ah, woe to us! We were indeed heedless of this. No, we truly did wrong. Surely you, unbelievers, and the false gods that you worship besides Allah are but fuel for hell. To it will you surely come. If these had been gods, they would not have got there, but each one will abide therein. Their sobbing will be their lot, nor there will they hear anything else. Those for whom the good record from us has gone before will be removed far therefrom, nor the slightest sound will they hear of hell. What their souls desired, in that will they dwell. The great horror will bring them no grief, but the angels will meet them with mutual greetings. This is your day, the day that you were promised, the day that we roll up the heavens like a scroll rolled up for books completed. Even as we produced the first creation, so shall be produced a new one. A promise we have undertaken truly shall we fulfill. Before this we wrote in the Psalms after the message given to Moses, my servants the righteous shall inherit the earth. Surely in this Quran is a message for people who truly worship Allah. We sent you not but as a mercy for all creatures. Say, what has come to me by inspiration is that your God is one God. Will you therefore bow to his will in Islam? But if they turn back, say, I have proclaimed the message to you all alike and in truth. But I know not whether that which you are promised is near or far. It is he who knows what is open in speech and what you hide in your hearts. I know not, but that it may be a trial for you, and a grant of worldly livelihood to you for a time. Say, O my Lord, judge you in truth. Our Lord most gracious is the one whose assistance should be sought against the blasphemies you utter. यहाँ पे हमारी सूरह अंबिया ख़त्म हो गई है. हम इसकी ब्रीफली कुछ टॉपिक्स डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. जिस तरह बात हुई थी, एज द नेम ऑफ द सूरा गोस, सूरह अंबिया, प्रॉफिट्स, इसमें बहुत सारे प्रॉफिट्स की बात हुई है। जिस तरह हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम की बात हुई है, उनका वाक़या आया कि उन्होंने बुत तोड़ दिए थे और एक बुत छोड़ गया सबसे बड़े वाला, और उनके लोगों को फिर शर्मिंदगी हुई। हज़रत इब्राहीम अलैहिस्सलाम ने कहा पूछ लो इससे, ये तो बड़ा है, इसने किया होगा ना ये। तो उन लोगों को रियलाइज़ हो गया कि भाई ये तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते। नूह अलैहिस्सलाम का वाक़या आया, हज़रत ज़करिया का ब्रीफली वाक़या आया, और ये वाक़या आया कि अल्लाह ताला ने उनको उनकी प्रोजनी दी, और उनमें से कुछ लोग मानते थे और कुछ लोग, ज़ाहिरी बात है, दे डिज़र्व हेल। फिर हेल और हेवन की बात आई कि जो लोग हेल में होंगे, लोग और उनके खुदा दोनों हेल में जाएंगे, और दे विल बी फ्यू फॉर हेल। लेकिन जो लोग हेवन में होंगे वो इन सब चीज़ों से बहुत दूर होंगे और वो अल्लाह ताला की ब्लेसिंग में होंगे। इंशाअल्लाह ताला नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम लोग सूरह अल हज द पिलग्रिमेज से कंटिन्यू करेंगे। थैंक यू।